Professor Norman Stein received his BA in 1973 from New College in Sarasota, Florida, and his JD in 1978 from Duke University, where he was elected to the Order of the Coif, which is not a hairdressing society, is actually the legal honor society. I'm a member. That's how I know this. But Professor Stein is a member of the advisory panel of the BNA Pension Reporter, has served as counsel to the American Association of Retired Persons in several pension cases, was a consultant to the GAO, taught in the IRS General Counsel's continuing education program, has testified before Congress on pension issues, and has been chair of the Employee Benefits section of the American Association of Law Schools and teaching Employee Benefits Subcommittee of the American Bar Association.
Mr. Andrews, Mr. Klein, members of the subcommittee, I'm Norman Stein, a law professor at the University of Alabama. I'm testifying today about and on behalf of the Conversation on Coverage, an unprecedented public policy initiative to increase pension coverage rates for American workers, particularly those with low and moderate incomes. Convened by the Pension Rights Center, the Conversation on Coverage brought to the table experts from widely varying perspectives who shared a common goal: to push pension coverage rates upward from the roughly 50% level at which they have been stalled for the past 40 years. The Conversation's viewpoint diversity is illustrated by its generous financial backers: the Ford Foundation, the Annie Casey Foundation, Atlantic Philanthropies, ARP, MetLife, Nationwide, Motorola, Fidelity Investments, ASPA, the Chamber of Commerce, the AFL-CIO, Prudential, EBRI, the International Association of Machinists, CWA, TIAA-CREF, the National Committee to Preserve Social Security, SEI, Vanguard, the Retirement Security Project, the American Academy of Actuaries, the American Benefits Council, and the American Council of Life Insurers. Probably took 30 seconds of my time. The Conversation had three working groups, and today I will briefly discuss their proposals, whose richness of detail is more fully described in our report covering the uncovered. The proposals were each designed to work in complementary fashion rather than in competition with the existing voluntary system. Let me describe the proposals. Working Group 1 developed two new types of plans with defined benefit type features designed for small and medium-sized firms. The first plan is the plain old pension plan, or POP. The POP is a bare-bones version of a traditional employer-sponsored pension plan. The POP is easy for employers to adopt, fund, and administer. The POP's basic features include, first, a basic benefit for all employees equal to at least 1% of career average pay multiplied by years of service. Second, the possibility of bonus benefits, which an employer could fund in good financial years. And third, annual contributions that the employer calculates by referencing standardized conservative funding tables published by the Department of Treasury, which show the year's contribution for each employee based on the employee's age in that year and the benefit accrued for that year. The second plan is the Guaranteed Account Plan, or the GAP. The GAP is a hybrid plan combining features of defined benefit and individual account plans. The GAP's key features include, first, an account for each employee, which is annually credited with a pay-based contribution and a guaranteed rate of return. Second, a simple funding method with contributions based on standardized conservative funding assumptions. And third, an innovative sidecar trust, which an employee can use to increase funding flexibility and benefit security. Working Group 2's mission was to encourage individuals without access to traditional employer plans to save for retirement. And this is similar to the proposals that Mike and Mark proposed. To do this, the working group developed the Retirement Investment Account Plan, or RIA. RIA's key features are, first, the opportunity for employees not covered by a traditional employer plan to contribute to a RIA account through automatic payroll deduction. And second, the investment of contributions through a central clearinghouse, which would offer private sector investment funds similar to the federal thrift savings plan. Working Group 3 designed the Model T plan. The Model T is a multiple employer arrangement that is designed to be a basic, no-frills, low-cost savings plan, much like Henry Ford's famous car was designed to be a basic, no-frills, low-cost automobile. The key features of the Model T are, first, it is a basic individual account plan with standardized features that would make it attractive for financial institutions to market to small employers. Second, the financial institution would relieve employers from most of the administrative responsibility for the plan. And fourth, employers would be encouraged to contribute by providing a higher overall contribution limit for plans where the employer makes contributions. At the moment, the conversation is in the process of creating task forces to help implement the proposals, perhaps initially as regional demonstration projects. We are working with an economist at the Employee Benefits Research Institute to survey employers to estimate the probable take-up rate for GAP and POP. We truly believe that these proposals have substantial potential to expand retirement plan coverage and thereby help more Americans create the financial security to which a lifetime of hard work and productive labor should entitle us all. We look forward to working with the subcommittee and others to move these proposals from the drafting table to the brick and mortar of the real world. Thank you. I look forward to your questions.